Hi everyone. Okay, so let's start. Welcome to Monday's practice. Welcome to Mystical Me. Still happy. Still eating cake. You know what? You should know I'm a bit nuts. But thanks for joining me. You love it. You know what? Over the 2 weeks that I was gone, hold on, I just keep getting so much icing all over when I do that. So we're eating cake because we're celebrating my channel's birthday, which I think I started, I was going to check before this, I didn't even check. I think I started in 2018. And just like a few videos here and there. I didn't really start posting until COVID hit, when I first got COVID. And was just divinely inspired, seriously divinely inspired. I had no choice. I started receiving messages, divine inspiration, every time I did yoga. I was really sick, so I was doing a lot of yoga to stay calm. Because we all know COVID attacks the lungs and I have asthma, and I was very worried. So if we panic and we have asthma, not good. So I was doing all these practices to stay calm. I was doing deep meditations and I was doing deep yoga and I was getting deep insights. And so I started to understand, wake up to the fact that everything is energy. Everything was being transmitted to me through energy and codes in ways that I could then process and understand through this brain that we have. It's all a mystery, and that's why I'm a mystic. But at that point, it was sort of near the end of the relationship that I was in with my youngest son's dad, who I lived here with for a long time, 10 years at least at that point. And things were slowly deteriorating because we used to party a lot together. Our habit together was drinking, and I was feeling really sick and I wanted to cut that out. So little by little I was quitting, and I was starting to do my spiritual practice of healing and understanding the energy and how it was working in me and how I needed to bring my energy up and rise into the light and get out of all of my dark negative habits so that I could feel better. Because you can't stay in the trauma or the illness and think that you're going to get better. You have to make changes to get up and out. Those changes sometimes aren't easy. So again, I'm not saying it's easy, but I'm here to inspire you and guide you a little bit on the way. And once you're serious, you know what, and you start doing the practice, because the practice of yoga is experiential. I'm a fire sign, speaking of red. I'm an Aries. Remember I was saying the other day, the first stream of consciousness that separates from the whole. Aries is the first spark on the zodiac wheel. Aries is the child full of wonder. That's why I'm nuts. I used to walk around when I was a kid, bare feet through the woods, just like amazed at everything. And so today is Monday. We hate Mondays, don't we? But Monday is my day off, and today is like the last summer day. So I'm wearing my favorite summer dress, inspired still by Taylor Swift. I keep catching her like live shows that she's been doing on, well, she's on tour right now, but she's posting them on YouTube. And last night I caught her in Mexico City. Oh my God. And I swear I could just sit and like transport myself there. I was there. I'm so enjoying her Eros concert. And I think she's brilliant, and I'm loving all of her different dresses that are the same format as that like other dress that I'd gotten recently, short in the front and long in the back, of different colors. And I just find that so awesome. So I'm on this red kick. And splitting off from the crowd, being unique and individual. Remember we were talking about the unicorns, following your own divine inspiration, which I really feel she is. She is authentic and divinely inspired. My ex and I used to have this conversation once in a while, because I don't know why. I've always believed in the mysteries, because Earth, a lot of us can think is hell, right? But Earth as a planet is one of the most beautiful planets. There's so much beauty here. And I was born in Niagara Falls If you know Canada, if you know Niagara Falls, huge waterfalls. Like, where does that come from? I have such an enamored, amazing, like, link to waterfalls. I love waterfalls. I feel like I came through the falls. And anyway, everything is energy. So I started near the end of my relationship with my ex to start my Instagram, my personal Instagram, and I called it Mystic Michelle. So that was my speakers disconnecting, hopefully not. Anyway, I called it Mystic Michelle. Oh my god, I just said my name. Okay, we're gonna keep that in there, because that is what I called it. A lot of you know my name, it's funny. A lot of you write to me and say my full name, I'm like, okay. Thanks for watching all of my older videos too while I was away. Deep thanks for that. Thanks for getting to know me. I'm an open book. Anyway. Okay, so I first called it my full name. Mystic, and because I was really feeling that call, the divine inspiration that everything is energy, and I wrote that, everything is energy, and then I took my Vedic philosophy course, yoga teacher training with Dr. Bali, which was so much about philosophy, and then coming to appreciate life through trauma, which is also a very mystic thing, because we experience in mysticism the dark night of the soul, where we go through trauma, and sometimes the deepest, biggest traumas can cause enlightening experiences, and to me, that's amazing. I find there are always angels around us, helping us, there to help us, and the veil is thin, and we can access other sides. And so anyway, before I sound too nuts, we're going to read about what a mystic is, and then we're going to do our practice. Thanks for joining me in red today. Fiery Aries leading the way towards magic and mystery again. So I got myself some new organic, very good, very awesome, all natural ingredient nail polish called Be Kind. Be Kind. And I love it. So we're fiery. I got myself a new cranberry candle. I just wanted to light. Let's spark us up today. It's Monday. I know it's hard, but if you're watching me on your lunch break, thanks for joining me. If you're watching me after, thanks for joining me. I might post another one later because I'm bringing my son over to a friend's. He was invited for this big long day today. And it's near a park, so I might just do a short video in the park. So this is my last sort of really for sure summer day because school starts on Wednesday. Oh my god. Anyway, I also wanted to show I'm on this cinnamon kick. It's fall. So we're in red, we're getting cozy, we're drinking tea. Actually, I'm this morning drinking my Rise kombucha. My favorite one, hibiscus. And I just wanted to show, this is my favorite toothpaste ever, and I just splurged for it. It's like $8 a tube, and it's cinnamon. It's so good. I just keep brushing my teeth. Okay, everyone, thanks for putting up with me. Anyway, after I started doing my videos, I started talking about energy work, and I was giving little tips on energy and trying to describe energy. And oh right, so it just came to me this morning. I just took a shower, and I always get divine inspirations in the shower. Jesus comes to me in the shower. Through my crown, I put the hot water right on my third eye, really, really hot, and then I put it really cold, and then I get my inspirations. Anyone out there know Wim Hof? Amazing with his breathing techniques and his cold out pierogies are ready. Okay, anyway, I was doing a video. It was one of the 4th or 5th videos that I was ever doing. I was doing it in the hallway, and I was reminded of this morning. I was at first trying to be very proper and say all the right things, and I did it in different places in my house, and I made sure it was spotless and immaculate. But this particular video, all of a sudden, I was just talking, like free flow. It was just coming out of me. I couldn't even remember doing the video. After it was done, I watched the video, and I could tell the exact moment that I was like, it's like I was all of a sudden a channel for my angel. It's not my angel, but like an angel. Somebody dear to me that had committed suicide just came in and took over and told me everything that I started saying was just like total channel. And then I realized it as I was watching it, and then, oh my God, he just like was everywhere, consumed. Like, it was like an incredible divine visit. And the words are not words, but it's like transmitted information into our soul. It was just mind-blowing. It was mind-blowing. And then after that, I was just like, okay, I'm a mystic and I'm divinely inspired and I've got this calling to really, really tap in and listen to my own intuition, which is the bridge to the other side. The small whispers, not the loud screams. Okay, so I kind of turned away from external and I went really internal. And a lot of my videos were about that. But I was just letting myself, little by little, peel off the layers, which is what yoga is. We peel off the onions, we peel off the mask, we peel off the layers that we've been showing the world for so long. I've been talking about this a little bit lately with my older son, who's going through this a little bit. He's living with someone who's the same sign as my ex. And it's kind of the same, living through the same things. And now we can actually, because we can talk about it, we can reinforce the fact that it's not us. Sometimes people have problems and they throw them onto you. And if you're there in the house with them, you're always going to be the scapegoat. And you'll never be good enough. And the house will never be clean enough. But I had to go pick up my little boy from my ex's the other day. And oh my God. Except it wasn't me. Anyway, still, some people, some souls come in and out of our lives to teach us these crazy, huge lessons. And I've met amazing people through my channel, and I'm going through my own things. So again, I live here on my own with my little guy, and sometimes my older guy comes to stay over. Really enjoying just being me, learning who I am, getting in touch with that sense of self, and that is your soul. And that is what, when you start to love it, little by little, it speaks to you. Okay, 12 minutes in, I wanted to read, thank you for listening. I wanted to read about intuition, okay? Happy Monday. Somebody had asked me about this painting just before I had to take my 2-week break. And I wanted to say, because they were like, is it a sunrise or sunset? And I think it's both. So in my videos in the morning, it's sunrise. And at night, it'll be a sunset. Okay, intuition. This is written really small. Let's see if I can read it. Great power comes to those who are willing to listen to the whispers of their spirit instead of the shouts of the world. Those who follow the guidance provided by their intuition walk through doorways of abundance, peace, positivity, and compassion. Learn to listen, and most importantly, trust your intuition. Yes. Okay. What does it mean to be a mystic? A person who claims to attain or believes in the possibility of attaining insight into mysteries transcending ordinary human knowledge, as by direct communication with the divine or immediate intuition in a state of spiritual ecstasy. A person initiated into religious mysteries, which means we don't take religion for face values. We look deeper into the beyond and the supernatural aspects to them. What is a mystic power? Having spiritual powers or qualities that are difficult to understand or explain. Mystical powers are mystical beauties, and being aware of the beauty in the world, and everything is energy. And our planet is amazingly beautiful, so get out there and enjoy it. Last night, the moon came up through the tree, my maple tree. Oh, so beautiful, that Pisces moon. It's really bringing up deep issues from the past. So just go with the flow. Feel the feels and let them go. And that's how we get stronger. Okay. What is a mystic view of reality? In philosophy, mystical realism is a view concerning the nature of the divine. It aims to find the fitting equilibrium involving the combination of the spiritual and the material. Oh my god, that's kind of like the moon through my drape. What does mystic mean in magic? Things that are mystical are magical or mysterious, possibly having to do with the supernatural or the occult. If you like to read fantasy stories, then you've probably read about a lot of mystical people and events. The power of a wizard is mystical. See, this is like a passion I have, oh my god. What is an example of a mystic person? A mystic is a person who practices or believes in mysticism. An Indian mystic known as Bhagwan Sri Rajneesh mystic means the same as mystical. Now, there are a lot of Indian mystics. My teacher, Dr. Bali, for sure was a mystic. What is mystic emotion? Okay, my son is being so loud in his room. Just ignore him. What is mystic emotion? It is a feeling of an all-encompassing unity which ultimately concerns us, and it is a feeling of love, joy, and peace. Peace of mind. Mystical feelings thus shape and restrict spaces of possibilities, and they comprise an altered sense of what it means to be real. Hence, what you see all around you isn't necessarily what's real. Okay. Now, I have hit the front of my head quite a few times. One time in particular, I was having this amazing experience lying in the park. My son was playing on the park like equipment, and I was lying in the grass looking up at the edges of the leaves through the sun and just like thinking how amazingly beautiful that was. I feel very blessed that I feel this way because I know not everybody does. But anyway, I'm transmuting it to you. Anyway, he started calling to me from the park structure, so I had to get up. He like snapped me out of my reverie of like how beautiful the world was, and I had to go over to him, and he was just little, so I was like pulling myself up onto the park equipment, and I pulled myself up so fast that I whacked the front of my head right on the over thing of the ladder. Bonk! It was total iron. It was like, oh, I'll never forget that. I felt like I was whacked in the head by the universe. And life actually hasn't been the same since. That is actually when I started to quit drinking. What happens in the brain during a mystical experience? The frontal lobes are the most involved areas of the human brain and help control and make sense of the perceptual input we get from the world. When the frontal lobe's inhibitory functions are suppressed, a door of perception can open, increasing the chances of mystical experiences. But you know what also can open us? Love. So what I was saying was that my ex never believed in this idea of divine inspiration, and I used to say that, like, because I loved Coldplay so much, and Chris Martin always talked about divine inspiration. He really believes all of his songs, just like he sits down at the piano at 3 a.m. every morning and just like downloads, and I think that's amazing. And I've never, like, because I don't think of myself as super intelligent. I've never been into like. I'm not an intellectual. I carry books around. I absorb books. Everything's energy. Okay. Anyway, that's why I can say these ideas don't come from me. Like, I seriously am divinely inspired, and I'm so grateful for that. But I really am inspired lately by Taylor Swift. To keep it real. And I have to do this song, and my arm still kind of hurts, so I really want to do a slow flow. Oh my god, that was 1919. Thanks for sticking with me. This is going to be a longer video today, but you deserve it. So we're going to just take it easy, though, with our practice. These now are yogas. Vlog. My video log. Yoga practice. Thanks for joining me. Whether or not you do the practice, I'm just glad that you came to enjoy my video. I do the yoga as part of my practice, so if you want, lie down a mat and do the yoga with me. But this isn't necessarily a yoga class, okay? But usually in a traditional yoga class, you start with a 10-minute flow of the downward dog, where you do the sun salutation over and over for 10 minutes. And that's called the flow. This is in power yoga. So we really work our arms, but we're gonna do it slowly. We're gonna listen to Taylor Swift do a song by Phil Collins, because I love drummers and I love Phil Collins, I really do. And it's a little bit slower, this song, but it's not a sad song. It's the idea, like I was saying earlier, no matter who, whether or not we have the same ideas or beliefs as the people around us, people come into our lives to teach us. And we connect with very special souls that are meant to teach us very special lessons, and we can't fault them. This is difficult, to be the special souls in people's lives, and we have to honor them all, and we never really fall out of love with someone that we really have deep love for. That love is an energy that will always maintain, even in time, even in grief. It doesn't go away. Love isn't extinguished. And love is our inner spark, our inner fire. And I feel that love. I had such a blessed childhood. I was given so much love. I mean, I was raised to be tough, but I was given so much love. So I have a lot of love to share, a lot of love to spread out there. So thanks for joining me. I love you all, and I really missed you while I was gone. So thank you for the likes and the shares and the subscribes. And while I was gone, we hit 25K and more. And I'm amazed at that. And I'm just so grateful and flattered. Okay, enough talking from mystical me. Happy Monday. Let's move on to the movement portion and do our flow, okay? Because I can't stop loving you. And this is such a beautiful version of this song. I can't say it enough. Okay, I don't want to cover my speaker, but I want to put my pillow up here. So just make yourself comfortable. Flow however you want to flow, okay? I watched a documentary on Netflix once about yoga, and they did this woman's practice. They filmed her practice, just her so involved in her practice. She was just in it. And I found it so beautiful to watch. But I kind of only get there through really movement and music. And that's why I share this with you. So enjoy the music and the movement, and I hope it moves you to motivate you in your life to love without restrictions, love without conditions, and love without judgment, and never stop loving.
The Radio 1.
Wait, my speaker disconnected. Hold on, we need the full impact. We gotta get the speaker connected. Okay, it did disconnect. My little brat of a speaker. You know who's a brat? My angel is a brat. I was just sitting outside in the sun, because I do a meditation before every video. And I was just sitting outside in the sun. And, sorry, I gotta connect my speaker here. All I could see was my angel's beautiful. He had beautiful black hair. All I could see was his beautiful black hair. And then this little cheeky smile. And I was such a brat. So I was called a brat this morning, and I've never been called that before. I was hey. Okay, so I'm not a brat. I've never been called that before. Anyway, I love you all. Okay, enjoy the song. It's such a beautiful song. Oh, and that angel, I will love him forever. Okay, so let's go slow and enjoy. Let's absorb the feelings. Everything is energy. Enjoy. Okay, absorb the love.
So you're leaving in the morning on the early train. I could say everything's alright. I could pretend and say goodbye. Got your ticket, got your suitcase, got your weeds.
So we stretch the lower back and cobra.
I could say that's the way it goes.
Open chest,
Pretend
open heart.
you won't know that I was lying. 'Cause I can't stop loving you. No, I can't stop loving you. No, I won't stop loving you. Why should I? You took a taxi to the station. Not a word was said. And I saw you walk across the road. Maybe the last time, I don't know. I'm feeling horrible, heard a rumble on the railway tracks. And when I hear that whistle, I'll walk away and you won't know that I was crying. 'Cause I can't stop loving you. No, I can't stop loving you. No, I won't stop loving you. Why should I? And I'll always be by your side. 'Cause I never wanted to say goodbye. And I'll always be you if you change your mind. And I'll always be by your side. And I never wanted to say goodbye. And I'll always be here if you change your mind. So you're leaving in the morning on the early train. And I could say everything's alright. I could pretend and say goodbye. I would be lying. 'Cause I can't stop loving you. No, I can't stop loving you. No, I won't stop loving you. Why should I? 'Cause I'll always be by your side. And I never wanted to say goodbye. And I'll always be here if you change your mind. 'Cause I can't stop. I'll always be here by your side. I never wanted to say goodbye. I'll always be here if you change your mind. Why should I? Why should I even try? I'll always be here by your side. I didn't want to say goodbye. So why should I even try?
Whether you're
Stop. goodness, I really got all like floated away there. Oh, I love her voice so much. Okay. So the next song, it's kind of funny. It's haunted me for years. To me, it's a very summer song, so we're gonna listen to it as like our last day of summer. But you know what? Here in Canada, it stays sort of warmish until really the end of September. So the heat hasn't completely gone away yet. But this song, I just looked up the meaning, and it's like, I'm not political, okay? Mystical does not get political. That is too much in the 3D realism for me. But Jesus Jones were three guys that left a band that they were already in, and they were sitting on a beach in Spain one day, laughing about how they were three Joneses sitting on a beach full of people named Jesus. So Jesus Jones are gonna sing to us. Oh wait, I wanted to at least read. I have to look it up because I looked it up last night. This song, I just find it like, it was really poignant. I was not into, like I said, I'm not an intellectual, so I was not into school. But I was more into geography than history, but like history, oh my God, the things that we've gone through. Okay, right here, right now by Jesus Jones. The song was inspired by the revolutions of 1989 in Europe, particularly Perestroika and the Soviet Union. Mike Edwards has said that some of the lyrics were influenced by the band's experiences playing in Romania in February 1990, shortly after the overthrow. Obviously, the song right here, right now is about being in the moment, present, which is what we're going to do to enjoy this day, my last day of summer vacation. But I just think it's really cool. Mike Edwards wrote this song, and it's because he never thought he'd see such a thing in his lifetime, and he wanted to write a sort of updated but positive sign of the times to reflect what was happening at the time. And so much about this song and its political meaning. Okay, so I don't think I'm going to delve into that. I've already talked too much. But look it up if you find it interesting. What we're going to do now is lie down and do the relaxation response to the more funkier song and just really land in our soul so that we feel happy and motivated to start this day. Okay, to start this week. I know we're already in the mood. Anyway, enjoy it. I hope this song doesn't get blocked, but I'm just being me, and I love this song, and I can't get it out of my head, so we're gonna do it. Let's relax and enjoy. Okay.
The music you will find very different.
Muzikalo je total diferite.
Thanks for joining me, everybody. Right here, right now. Okay, big stretch. Big smile. The revolution already passed you by. Sing about it. Feels good to be alive. I was alive and I waited. I was alive and I waited for this. Right here, right now. There is no other place I'd rather be. Right here, right now. Watching the world wake up from history. The world has changed in the blink of an eye. Big stretch. And there's still adjust. Okay, other side. Alive and I waited. and down, 45 degrees. There is no other place I wanna be. Right here, right now. Hold it. Where we come from history. Right now. There is no other place I wanna be. Right now. What's my God? Okay, we'll just finish our bridge. Feeling awesome. And if you can, try with the first leg up. Hold it. And down. And the other one. Woohoo! You're good to go. I hope you feel motivated with magic and mystery this Monday, and the music was good for you. I hope your soul feels good. I hope you feel good. You know me, I just want everyone to feel good. So do whatever makes you happy today. Watch this over again and enjoy. And thank you for joining me. I'm so happy to be back. So now we're all like mellow. I hope you enjoyed that. Enjoy the theta brain state now, where we see beyond the veil. Through experience, we open the channels to beyond. It is possible. Not me making all this stuff up. Okay, I love you all. Thanks for listening. Thanks for joining me on this magical Monday. I'm so glad that we are together again. That's all that matters. I can't stop loving you. Have an awesome Monday.